Hello, geometry scholars. Mr. Benzel here. Today we're going to be talking about using trig ratios to solve for sides. Fortunately, these problems will get pretty routine when you get in the habit of following a checklist here. So we see that we use trig ratios when we have situations like with right triangles. I give you an angle, like maybe this is 30 degrees, and I just give you a side to solve for and one side that you know. So the first thing that you want to do is label the opposite, adjacent, and the hypotenuse. So if you imagine kind of like a little person standing at that 30-degree angle and shooting a laser pointer, that X will be the opposite. The longest side of your triangle is the hypotenuse, and then the other side is the adjacent. Then it says circle the sides that are marked with a number or letter. So the 6 and the X are marked. And then you're going to choose from SOHCAHTOA. So I like to ask my students, is this a SO, a CA, or a TOA problem? And I notice here that it is a O and an H. So you're going to write sine of theta equals to opposite over hypotenuse. And theta just means angle measure. It is a Greek letter. A little classical education for you. And then I'm just going to put in how many degrees that is. So I'm going to put sine of 30 equals to X over 6. Sine of 30 is exactly 0.5. So you want to go and you want to put your calculator in degree mode. So you want to make sure that it is in degree mode. Just ask me during breakout room, or ask Ms. Atkin during breakout room if you are having some issues getting it in degree mode, but you just enter sine of 30, not a sin to use sign. So that is 0.5 equals to X over 6. Multiply by 6. And you'll get that X is equal to 3. So we just solve for that ratio and variable. So to recap, label opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. Circle the sides that are marked with a number or letter. Choose your trig ratio from SOHCAHTOA. Enter the trig function in your calculator, making sure that it is on degree mode, and then you're going to just solve for that ratio or variable. All right, we're going to do one more, and then you could even try it on Edpuzzle before you leave today. Like I said before, we want to have a good labeling of the triangle. That is key. So I have opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. And this time I'm going to circle my variable. So I got opposite and adjacent. And that is a TOA problem. So I have tangent of 27 equals to the opposite over adjacent. And that's equal to X over 10. And tangent of 27 was about 0.507. I'd say about 3 decimal places is good to round. And then you want to multiply by 10 on both sides to get X. So X is equal to 5.07. So you may want to try on your own how to solve the example on the right. It's kind of a good checkpoint. Thank you very much.